Hey guys, this is a empties video. All the products that I have used up the past couple of months. A lot of mostly makeup items plus a few kind of skin and body care as well. So 2 items that I have finished but I already have replacements for that I am using. Those are my 2 concealers. So the Glamouflage, that one is my under eye concealer. It's just a nice bright color and, or it's just a nice bright shade and it kind of hides anything. It's a heavyweight concealer and it's one that you actually get just from Walmart, so it's pretty inexpensive. It's about $6 and honestly you can't beat that price. Then the other item, concealer that I use is the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo. So then this one is more in the like $35 range. Also very good. I think it's, well, it is better than this one, but that's why I use it for 2 different things. So this one I use to cover, not so much my acne, because right now it's actually have pretty good skin, but I do cover acne, but more so just my acne scarring, and I have a lot of like darker spots, so I use this one. But in the future I am tempted to get this one in, this is shade light, but to get the medium shade, because that would be more closer to this and like my foundation, just to see if I would like this as much, because this is a whole lot better for my wallet and I would love it if I could replace this with something cheaper. But I still have another one that I'm using. I'm not replacing this one yet. And talking about Kat Von D, I have also finished up my Lock-It Tattoo foundation. So this is one, and I mentioned this when I did my foundation decluttering. It's not one I use on a daily basis because it is so heavy. It's such a full coverage. It makes you just look like a doll with, doesn't show any freckles and anything. So it's just too heavy for my skin on a daily basis. But if I'm going out in the evening and want that flawless face that I can basically just paint on like all my contours and everything, then I go with this. So yeah, I've completely used it up. This is what it looks like when there's nothing in it. I do have another one, so yeah, that's a full one and the empty one. And I also used up my CoverGirl Clump Crusher mascara. And I love this. Nothing can beat this, but I looked in my kind of where I keep all my makeup, and I think I once got a whole bunch of mascara on sale when we still had Target here, which is still a very long time ago. They were on sale, plus if you buy like 2 items you got a Target gift card. So anyways, I stocked up. I have so many that haven't even been opened, so now I'm starting to use up some of those, and I just don't like it as much. But I honestly have about like 7 mascaras that are still all in their packaging, not open. So I'm not allowing myself to buy more of this until I have worked my way through those. But I miss this. I honestly love this. The one that I'm using now, it kind of is a little more clumpy. And I'm just really sad because this was so good. I liked this one so much. But I will go back to this once I've used up, maybe I'll say 3 of my other mascaras, and then I will allow myself to buy this. And again, not that this is expensive, but it's just I don't want those ones to go to waste, and they've already been sitting unused for such a long time, so I have to. And so then the next item is just one that I got as a sample, but there was actually a lot of product in here. So this is the Laura Mercier primer. So I got this one from Sephora. I think, was it part of like one of the birthday things, or then I redeemed some points for it. I do like it. It works well on my skin. It doesn't have SPF in it, so that's the only downfall for me, because I do like having SPF primer, but I went between this one and then my regular Coola one. So I still now am going back to my Coola one, and when I buy a new one I will probably just get the Coola, not get this. But you know, honestly, I was impressed with this. It worked really well. It was great for my oily skin, and my makeup stayed on, and I did enjoy this. Then I have 2 powders that I finished. The CoverGirl Clean, that is my main one. So this is all empty. And then I just, again, I'm working through cleaning my makeup out, as you saw in my recent decluttering. So this was a loose powder from NYX, and yeah, it's all empty. This has a really a very florally kind of scent, but I think it's just because I don't use it very often, because the CoverGirl Clean also does, but now I'm just used to it that I don't really smell it. But then when I was just finishing this up, I was like, oh, that is very fragrant. So yeah, I wouldn't buy this one again. Also, I don't really like loose powders anymore. I like the pressed powder, but oh, so much space, I can toss these out. And then the next item was also just a small bottle. This one is the Philosophy Purity. So this is a facial cleanser. So many people swear by this. They absolutely love this. It was fine. I mean, I used up this whole bottle, obviously, but I would use this maybe twice a week or something. Just, it wasn't my go-to item, but when I would have a bath, actually, this was in the bath, and then I would wash my face there. But the main thing that I used is the Equate Purifying Cleanser. So this is a dupe on Proactive. So it has the 2.5% benzoyl peroxide. So I use this every day, and obviously it's weird to go from one to one, because this is just pure chemical, super harsh on your skin, and then this is all like nice and more, well, actually I don't think it's natural. Well, they say purity is natural, but anyways, this is just a lot better and less harsh on your skin. But I guess if I was using both, I have that balance there. And then I also always use up, well, not always use up, but some of this. The Clear Skin, the Avon Blackhead Eliminating Astringent. I use this every morning and night. And then also I used up actually 2 of these packs, or maybe even 3, but I figured I'll just save one. I mean, I don't have to show you all of them. So these are just the Kirkland face wipes. I find that these ones work just as good as the expensive Neutrogena ones. Now, when they changed their formula about a year ago, I stopped. I didn't like it as much. I don't like these ones as the old ones. Also, the texture on it, it's just, again, a little lighter on your face. It doesn't have as many like grooves, but oh well. So I just keep buying these, so I have lots of those. And then I have 2 more items. This one is a dry shampoo. Now, I don't use dry shampoo that often because I have fairly dry hair, so I don't get oily hair very often. But if I have gone through the trouble of like curling my hair and then want to have like 2 days of that without having to wash my hair, or then if I just have a bath, but I'm like, oh, but I really like my hair, then I'll just, yeah, put all my hair up and just have my bath. Anyway, so I've used this on occasion. This is the Amika brand Hair Perk Up shampoo, or dry shampoo, and what I liked the most about this was that it smelled really good. It smelled super tropical. When I sprayed it in my hair, you could not, like a lot of times I've tried dry shampoos and they have just that like baby powder smell, and essentially that's what it is, but this one just made my hair smell really good. So this one was in Sea Buckhorn Berry, so it just had kind of, yeah, a tropical berry scent. And let's see if there's any, no, there's nothing in it at all, but it was very good and I liked it. Although now, and again, this is just a little sample, I'm using a collab one, and I like that even more. It's the tropical scent, and what I like the most about the other one that I'm using, collab, is that it comes out dark. Like, it doesn't come out that kind of light that makes your hair a little gray and then you have to really rub it in. It already comes out like a darker. Anyway, so I love that one even more, and I probably would purchase that one as opposed to this one, but still. And then last thing was just a little tiny container of Aveda Epsom salts. This one actually, it's the Soothing Aqua Therapy Epsom salt. It was one that Dan had, and I was like, oh, I will take that. And so I used, I think I got like 3 baths out of it. It definitely has that typical kind of herbal Aveda smell. Again, not something I would buy, but I'm pretty sure he just got this as a free sample anyways. Yeah, so those are the items that I have used up. I'm fairly happy with myself. I was able to use up 2 concealers and a full Kat Von D foundation, as well as a bunch of other things. And I always like trying the new products, and like that's why I like the sample sizes, because yeah, I get to see would I like it, would I want to repurchase it, I don't know. Anyways, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye!